Hey, welcome to Brick a Brack, and today we're going to be looking at some fake Lego. Poundland fake Lego. Comparing it with the real thing. Is it worth it? Let's take a look. So I picked these fake Lego sets up from Poundland. So we're going to take a look at... which one should we take a look at today? Well, let's have a quick look inside the box first. So we've got 3 sets here, but I'm only going to actually open up and build 2 of them today, because I'm going to save one of them for another video where we'll be featuring other Poundland fake Lego in the future, so stay tuned for that. So let's have a look at them then. So these 2 have the same packaging. Just a quick look like that. And let's open the box. So one side of the box is actually empty, which is actually pretty funny. It is the other side we need to get into. Ugh. But before we do that, let's have a look at the box. So we've got some generic sort of construction site photos with the superimposed model over the top. Yep, that's that one. This one's the same, but it features a... well, that one was a work digger, apparently, with teeth. And we have a work crane. Yeah, construction sort of sets are always targeted within these fake Lego brands. And then we got this fire quad with some very, very angry looking minifigure. And while we're on the minifigures, what actually drew me to these in the shop, as I looked at them, they looked like Lego at first, but then they've got something interesting going on with the knees. I thought, no, not bendable knees. So I basically opened one up. Let's open one up now. Rip out the packet. That's how it comes. You always know when there's care been taken, when the minifig's head's already on the torso. So it is, and immediately I can see that the knees bend and the arms twist about. You see there in the packet there, see the arm joint, you can see that? That arm joint there fits into the ball, and the ball, half ball, fits into the socket which holds it in place. As the socket is rounded, it actually holds it in place even though it's a little bit loose. I've already put one of these together, I'm just showing you one in the bag. And the knees bend and the 2 parts are clipped together. That one's going back in the box, so I'm going to review that with other fake brands of, or other alternative brands or Poundland sort of knockoff Lego. So yeah, these are all £1 each from Poundland, but that's not for this video. Go away. But interestingly, they had these figures here, I don't know, about a year ago, and then a couple of months ago they had these standard block touch ones. Okay, and now they have these guys, which are a step up in my opinion. So there's the sets complete. Let's quickly go back to the boxes. So they sell these sort of sets like they're sort of for £1. Okay, and you think that's quite, the size of the box is very sort of similar to sort of like a £9 City or sort of Star Wars box for like £9. So you kind of like think, oh yeah, well, yeah, it's kind of subconsciously like this might be like a bigger set than what it actually is. So even though the box is sort of similar size to a £9 Lego set, you don't actually get even as much as a poly bag most of the time. A Lego poly bag for £4. What you normally get is actually something that's worth about £2.50, which is a smaller poly bag found in magazines like this. That's kind of like the kind of level we're going at here, parts wise. So £2.50 worth in a £9 style box. Sort of like give you the illusion you're getting more when you're actually not. So this poly bag here, £2.50 is pounds. Well, £2.50 poly bag, small poly bag, is sort of like the number of parts and sort of size of the set. So it's not astronomically cheaper than Lego to get these pound sets. It's normally sort of like half or just under half maybe. So, you know, maybe wait until Lego goes on sale and get a better deal than fake Lego. But anyway, these are £1 and they're not too bad. So let's take a little closer look at them then. So there is our crane. It looks like a sort of miniature sort of pickup truck. Or breakdown pickup truck. The wheels are plastic. The parts fit together quite well. At the end of the video we'll actually be comparing these parts with real Lego to see how well they've done in faking real Lego. So if we look here, we've got this massive great big bar there. They obviously couldn't find a shorter Technic axle there. It's okay, but like most of these builds, they're kind of lacking in durability of these pound sets from this brand and other brands like Buildx. So that's a major problem right there. So this piece here is only held on by 2 studs, which makes it very, very weak. Maybe at the end of the video actually I'll do a quick rebuild of this to actually build something better, more durable with only these parts. Everything's just going wrong now. It's literally just exploded in my hand. There you go, I've just rebuilt it. That's a much better, more sturdy build in my opinion. Lovely. So let's take a look at the car then. So there's the car there. Give it a bit of 360. Move out the way. So again, it's kind of very basic. Does kind of remind me of this £2.50 poly bag. So there you go. There it is. The car. Nothing too spectacular about it. Yeah, apart from him sitting way too low. And his arm sort of reaching up for this ball bar piece here. Nothing else really to show for this. It's very basic. But it's okay, holds together well. Parts are decent enough quality to hold together. So to modify this build, I'm basically going to take this 2x4 square off the back here, which was under there, and put it here so it's not sitting so awkwardly low. Let's get them out of the way then, so we can get the builds out of the way so we can take a look at the minifigures. So there's our 2 minifigures. Very Lego-esque. Got Lego style hands and Lego style head moulds. But other than that, everything else is all its own non-Lego design and non-copyright infringing design. Because obviously Lego has protection for the design of a minifigure. There's a 3D patent, so all these companies come up with these other sort of alternatives to Lego copies like this. Like these guys from Buildx who used to copy Lego minifigures, and then you've got these which are almost verging on copyright infringement, but the heads are completely different and the legs are completely different, so they're not infringing on the copyright. And these are probably a step up from both of those that are normally in Poundland. These are the first time I've seen in person, in my hands, bending knees. Look at those. See that? So it's got normal leg articulation, a normal articulation of a normal figure, but then its legs bend at the knees, which is pretty good, I think. And then we've got shoulder articulation, outwards and sideways and all the way around, but they can move in and out. See, like that. Now you can be a skydiver. There is a brand of fake Lego or alternative brick brand Lego called Oxford from North Korea that did have figures like this for a while with bending knees and arms like that, but the Oxford ones also swiveled at the shoulder, where these have the actual part inside to swivel like KreO and the Oxford Cobra figures, but has these legs which don't allow it to do so. So they missed out there. They could have made these swivel as well, which would have been another has been the icing on the cake in terms of articulation versus Lego. Bring in a Lego figure real quickly just to compare. So dimensions wise they're sort of same sort of size. Take the hats off. The front and the back. And they actually feel pretty good quality actually. More so than some of the fakes I've seen or other brands or like Buildx. There's the instructions for those that are interested. Nothing too major there. And we're going to save the comparison and the Lego versus clone brand for the next video when we compare all these Lego parts with the fake ones to see which one's better. Like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next one, part 2.